Hello everyone and welcome to the Dragon Code. In this video we are going to look at classes and object-oriented programming. So let's start. Object-oriented programming is programming style which uses user-defined data types, structures and classes. In previous course about C++, I did procedural programming, which use functions to perform operations on data. Object-oriented programming is better because it is closer to thinking about real world, because there are objects just like there are objects in real world, humans, cars, houses, and so on. What is class? Class is blueprint for creating objects. Objects have characteristics and behaviors. Attributes are used for characteristics and methods are used for behaviors. Class is blueprint for objects with same characteristics and behaviors. For example, human. We humans all have characteristics like weight, height, and hair color, and we all have behaviors like moving and sleeping. Here is another example of class. It is product class. It has its name, weight, and price as attributes. And with methods, you can change price and you can purchase that product. What are objects? Objects are instances of class. With one class, with one blueprint, you can create multiple objects. Just like with blueprint for house, you can build multiple houses with same blueprint. And examples of objects of product class are shampoo, toothpaste, notebook, and so on. Now I will create one structure and one class. Structure will be car and it will have attributes make and model. And it will have method buy. If you didn't watch video about structures, link is down below in the description. And now I will declare one class. I will create class from example before product. It will have attributes name, weight, and price. And it will have one method purchase. I will copy this and print purchase. Now I will create instances of car and product. So car C and product B. If I want to access methods and attributes from car, I will be able to do so. I have options here. But if I want to do that with product, I won't be able to do so. As you can see, I have no options for any of these attributes and methods. And this is because classes and structures have different default access specifiers. Access specifiers are keywords that are used to determine how attributes and methods of class or structure can be accessed. For now, I will only talk about public and private access specifiers. There's also protected access specifier, but I will talk about it in next videos. Default access specifier of structure is public, and default Access specifier of class is private. Private means that I can only access attributes and methods of class inside that class. So I can access attribute name here inside class. But I cannot access that attribute outside of class. If I change access specifier to public, now I can access all attributes and methods from this class. But there's a good reason why attributes of class should be private. I will change this to private and I will add name, let it be shampoo, weight 0.3 and price 10. In this example of product class, we want to allow user to see price of product, but we don't want to allow him to change price. If this is public, user will be able to see price of product, but he will also be able to change price of product, which we don't want. In that case, price will be private, but I will declare method which will print that price and that method will be public. I will call it get price price is price. And now user can see price with public method get price, but he cannot change value of price. And let's now run this code. So price is 10. Those methods that returns value of attributes are called getters. I will also write getters for name and weight. Get name, name is name, and get weight, weight is weight. And now I can see all values of attributes without directly accessing it. So get price, get name, and get it's just weight. I will change get weight and let's now run this code. So those are values of all attributes of object P of class product. So this was the way how to see values of attributes. But in this case, if I declare another objects, all those objects will have same values of attributes. All will have name shampoo, weight 0.3 and price 10. But I don't want that. I want to different objects have different values of their attributes. To do that, I need another methods called setters. So it will be set name. It will have input parameter name And then name of this class will be n. I will also do this for price and weight. Is float set price. Price is p, and last for weight. Set weight float w weight is equal to w. It is actually w, not w. And now I can remove value of name, and I can also do this for weight and price, because now I will use setters to set values of these attributes. And I will declare here another object p2. Now I will use setters for first object, set name shampoo, set weight 0.3, and set price 10. So I will first set values of attributes and then print them. And I will also do that for p2 object. I will change all to p2. Then let it be book, weight 0.1 and price 30. Now I'll run this code. So those are values of p object and those are values of attributes of p2 object. But these getters are not real getters. Real getters only return value, not void. I just write them like this to easily print values. But real getters, as I said, will return value. So this will have type string and it will return name. Price will have return type float and it will return price. And weight will return also. We also have float as return type and will return float. Will return weight. Now those are real getters which return value. Now I will talk about this keyword. This keyword is pointer which holds address of object. And with that pointer you can access every attribute and method inside class. Because it is pointer, I need to dereference it with this arrow, but I can also use full stop. In that case, I would dereference this keyword like this. And then I can use only full stop to access attribute. I will also write another function which will print address of object with this keyword, print address cout this name has following address. And now I will call this function. I will first remove getters and I will first print address of p object, and then I will call method print address. And now I will run this code, and you can see that those two addresses are same. So if you want to access attributes and methods of object outside of class, you need variable name, and if you want to do that inside class, you need to use this pointer. And the last thing I'm going to cover in this video are constant objects. Let's declare one constant object. Product pro. And now I will run this code and I get error. This is because attributes of constant objects must be initialized, and those attributes are not initialized. So I will initialize them. I don't need to initialize string because it is by default empty string, but I need to initialize weight and price. So I will give them default values. Now I can run this program. And constant objects can only call constant methods. So if I try to call any of methods of this constant object, I won't be able to do so. I don't have options. But if I change, for example, this function to constant method, now I can call this function because it is constant. And this is address of constant object. Only methods that don't change value of attributes can be constant. For example, this method doesn't change any value, so it can be constant. But this method change this price attribute, so it can't be constant. If I try, I will get error. This is all for this video. If you like this video and want more videos like this, press like button and subscribe, and see you next time.